Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of this video, this is another Caramel Sundays haul. This is all candles. I don't have anything else other than candles. This was from their November 23rd restock. So yeah, I just got this on Friday. Today is Sunday the 30th, so their shipping was like unbelievable this last week. So that was great that they were able to, like, for themselves and for other people that were like receiving stuff, like they were able to celebrate, like, and spend time with their family on the actual Thanksgiving holiday. So that was great. But yeah, I got this on Friday, and is it a lot? Yeah, it's kind of a lot. But I really went in. I always say that I'm not a Christmas girl, but I think that my senses might be changing because things that I didn't like before, I think that I am starting to enjoy and appreciate, especially for the Christmas time now. I am up to my ears. I don't know if you see that little red thing over there. I am up to my ears in Christmas stuff in my house, and I really need to like put out decor. I've taken everything like out of the attic, and it's just kind of distributed throughout the house. And I am actually about to leave for a work trip, so I will be gone for a few days, and I'm actually kind of happy to get kind of out of the clutter. We're gonna leave this be for now and then tackle it once I get back. Up to my ears in candles as well. I'm not necessarily feeling 100%. I think I might be like my body might be trying to turn on me and give me a cold or something, but I'm like drinking tea and trying to get myself together. But luckily, I still have my sense of smell. So, another thing about this last this last restock, this was like their last restock that had specific Christmas scents. Now, their upcoming restock will be at the end of December, which I'm pretty excited about too. We'll go over a little bit of what I can remember, at least, like what's on my wish list for that restock once I'm done with this. But, this is all the Christmas. They're done with like directly Christmas focused candles and scents and stuff like that. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, let's just jump in because I can't remember. Oh, before we jump in, can we discuss this real quick? This is Caramel Sunday by Caramel Sundays. I think this is like one of their very first fragrances or candles that they came out with. Obviously, their name is Caramel Sundays. Obviously, they would have had to come out with a Caramel Sunday candle, right? For this candle, if you saw one of my recent empties, I don't know. I was uploading just kind of like, because I try to keep record and a diary of like my experiences with candles. It's more for me than for you, honestly. But I am all cut up in all my like videos. There should be no more like late videos. I'm going to try to upload even this video as soon as possible. But
tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies.
But in one of those empties that I posted, I had melted a 2-wick of this Caramel Sunday from Caramel Sundays, and I did not like it in the 2-wick. It smelled burnt. It smelled like just burnt pecans or burnt nuts or something like that. And I was hoping that in the 4-wick it was going to perform more. I don't know why I thought that it was going to perform better in the 4-wick. I don't know what my theory is based on, but my theory was right. This 4-wick is amazing. It smells like a nutty, creamy vanilla sundae. I can't remember the scent notes. I have it at the bottom, but I can't remember. But it's just delicious. There's a little hint of caramel, but not a lot. It's like mostly like a creamy vanilla ice cream with nuts. It's just so yummy and just delicious. And like I said, I don't know the science behind candles. I don't know why they act like they act, but this 4-wick is amazing. I've been just thoroughly enjoying it. So if I were to get this again, and my suggestion to you, if you see Caramel Sunday offered again, I would get it in a 4-wick and not a 2-wick. So that's just my opinion. Let's keep it moving. All right, so let's start big. So we'll start big, small, then big again. So my very first candle that I purchased was this guy. I also have to say, for this last restock, I don't know what was going on with my fingers, but it's like I got so nervous and anxious that I was moving slow. Like, I did miss out on one thing, and we'll discuss that in a second. But like, I was like, I was on my laptop, like, it's like I couldn't go faster. I kept missing the add to cart button. Like, it was really bad. But yeah, so anyway, this very first one is the 150 ounce of cranberry orange marmalade. Now, it does have the scent notes on here. It says apples, cranberries, cinnamon, sage, clove, nutmeg, oranges. So me in a previous life, or just like by previous life, I mean like last year, if I saw these notes, I would run. And honestly, the reason why I didn't get the holiday in the last restock is because I was like, oh, clove. Sometimes clove and too many spices sometimes like scare me away. But I decided to take a chance on this one. And here lately, I've been kind of liking the little cranberry orange combo, like with my wax melts and stuff like that. I got this, and I have been blown away by how this smells. Yes, it is giving a little bit of that simmer pot type of smell, but there's this density to it because it's like this cranberry orange marmalade scent, honestly. And imagine that mixed with like a simmer pot smell that has like the cinnamon, the clove, the nutmeg. This is so good. And then when I took it out of the box, it was so strong. Like sitting here, sitting on the table, it just like, I can smell it. Like, I don't have to. I'm really excited to burn it because I'm like, this seems like it's going to be a powerhouse. And you know I love a really good strong candle. This is something that as I smell this, even with that caramel sundae candle in the back, it goes, it works. And so I can't wait to burn this. I'm going to be burning this all December. I don't know if I'm going to get through it, but I'm going to be burning it all December. And it's going to just be kind of like a blender scent with like the pine and like the bakery that I have. I think it's going to go great with a lot of different things. But ultimately, it smells like a spicy cranberry orange jam or marmalade, and it's just really, really good. I'm very happy about this purchase. Yeah, it's so good. The cranberry is kind of tart. It's not too tart or sour. It's tart, and it has this nice sweetness, but a good amount of sweetness, almost like what you would get if you had like a cranberry orange type of drink. Rather, because if it was too sweet, you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't enjoy a drink like that. So like, it kind of also reminds me of like a cranberry orange cider or something like that. Like a really, like with a little bit of cinnamon in it and some sprinkles of all the little spices. That's kind of what it smells like also. One of my guilty pleasures of Christmas is going to like some restaurant or like bar. And there's some places that they'll like decorate the place for like for Christmas and stuff like that. And they'll have like specific holiday drinks. I don't drink a lot, but I like to get like a nice little eggnog or like just, you know, like a festive alcoholic beverage. So just for the fun of it. But anyway, that is my 150 ounce of cranberry orange marmalade. I have no regrets. I was literally blown away by this. The scent is amazing. It really is. I really should start believing John and Sierra whenever they say like, oh, we've had this scent for a while, this is one of our best sellers, like this is because normally it is a win. So that is the big Bertha here. And I can't wait for that to be like a topic of discussion like on the table. I bought the little reindeer tray from Kirkland's, because one thing about also caramel sundaes that we absolutely love is they give us so much good interior decor advice. Like, because I'm always like, where did they get that? So anyway, so let's start with we started, but let's continue with the 22 ounce candles that I received. This first one is Reindeer Treats. It has hazelnut coffee, cream, butterscotch, and white chocolate. And look at the cute little reindeer. This smells like, it does smell like a coffee scent. It is a coffee scent. If you are very sensitive to coffee, I don't necessarily think you would like this. I love coffee, but this is more like if you're a coffee drinker that likes to load your coffee up with a bunch of creamer, like flavored creamer, specifically a butterscotch flavor or like a hazelnut coffee flavor, then this would be for you. Like, I don't personally like my coffee to be this sweet, but I don't mind my candles being this sweet. It is a sweet one. It's definitely, you definitely get like that hazelnut coffee smell. That's the most that you get. You get a little hint of the butterscotch to me. I don't necessarily directly, or maybe I do. I don't directly smell white chocolate. White chocolate is definitely a supporting actress in this play. Or I don't know why I put that as an analogy, but the supporting scent note in this candle. But yeah, and it's creamy, like a creamer, like a coffee creamer. So honestly, this is really good. It's not super heavy on the coffee. So I do think that if you don't like coffee scents like at all, you may not like this, but if you're okay, and as long as it's like has a lot of creamer in it and stuff like that, you like coffee like that, I think you will enjoy Reindeer Treats. And it smells like it's going to be a good performer. So really love that for me. This next one is Candy Cane Cookies. This is baked snickerdoodle cookies, crushed peppermint, cinnamon butter, and powdered sugar. A lot of people I know were wanting this to be like peppermint sugar cookie from Bath and Body Works. Peppermint sugar cookie, did it just get re-released with Bath and Body Works? Because I've been seeing it talked about a lot, but it's like a older scent, right? But anyway, to me, this does not smell like peppermint sugar cookies, which I do love peppermint sugar cookies. I am not the biggest fan of peppermint in general, and if I am going to melt it, I really oftentimes like it with like some sweet lavender, and because most of my peppermint are in my wax melts, and sweet lavender or pink sugar or something like that with peppermint, and it's normally like during Christmas time. Very rarely do I do peppermint or minty scents outside of the Christmas season. But this is very, very good. Snickerdoodle is very similar to sugar cookies, but it's like with added cinnamon sugar. So you get this cinnamon sugar cookie. You get a little bit of the cinnamon butter. I do get the powdered sugar, and honestly, the crushed peppermint, it's not too much. It's more bakery than it is minty, and I love that because, like I said, I'm not really big into minty, like anything that like is cooling to my nose. Like, I'm not really that big into those types of scents. But so this is really, really good. I thoroughly enjoy this. If this came out in a 40 ounce, I would so buy it. Oh yeah, that's good. It's very good. So that is Candy Cane Cookies. Really happy about that. Kind of wish I would have got more than one, but anyway. So this next one is Holiday Sweets. This is warm cinnamon buns, gooey vanilla marshmallows, and sweet vanilla pine. So this really honestly mostly smells like cinnamon buns. I don't really get, like, it smells like cinnamon buns and marshmallows. I don't really get any pine at all. And I think that vanilla pine is also in toasted pine cone. I think, I can't remember, but it's in something else. But I don't really get a heavy dose of any type of pine. If this came out in a 40 ounce, I would so get it. It really smells like their cinnamon buns, which I did get. I don't know if that was back in like June or the August restock or something like that. But it has an added note of marshmallows. And it's not like super, super sweet. I don't know. I like this one a lot. I really do like this one. It's yummy. And you can see it has a pine cone, some marshmallows in the back, and the cinnamon bun or cinnamon roll. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you candy cane cookies. Oh, look at the little gingerbread cookie looking things. Okay. All right, so on to all my 40-ounce candles. Let's see, because honestly, they have it in a different box, which I'm not mad at, because sometimes it's a lot to go through one box, go through another box, but this is oftentimes how Saltbox Lane was packaging up their candles. And I do like to be able to stack my candles, and I just plan on keeping it in the box, kind of like that. And so, but this very first one is Fresh Cut Fraser. So tree scents are normally not my thing, but like I said, I've been feeling real adventurous. People were raving about this scent, and I'm just like, okay. And if I don't like it, I can always mix it. Now, I will let you know automatically. I know that this is going to be good burning with the cranberry marmalade 150 ounce that I just showed you. So this is Dad's Fresh Cut Fraser. This is cypress, evergreen, cedar, balsam, and vanilla. This one is very good. I find it to be kind of sprucey. Did it say, no? It says cypress, evergreen, cedar, balsam, vanilla. There are times where I am not able to decipher too many of those tree fragrances. Sometimes they all kind of smell the same. The only one that I can really pick up on is balsam normally, because balsam is just very like in your face, bam. To me, it's a little bit more citrus. Yeah. Or pine is also kind of citrus, but I feel like pine is sweeter, or I don't know. Anyway, I just know that I sometimes get a little confused with the different tree scents. But I really like pine, and I really like blue spruce. Specifically, blue spruce to me is a lot more sweeter than any of them. And to me, honestly, this smells like blue spruce. To me, normally evergreen and cypress are a little bit more harsh or a little bit more green. So I don't know, but I like it because it's like a sweet blue spruce smell. I do kind of get a little, you know how you just keep sniffing it and you're getting different things. I do get this heavier green, maybe from the evergreen as I sniff it. But as it sits here and I can smell it, because this one is a strong one, I do smell like more of a blue spruce type of note. So that is Dad's Fresh Cut Fraser. Not mad at that at all. Really excited about that. It's so funny because when I got these, I pulled it out after I pulled out the 150 ounce. And I'm like, are these smaller? But then I put another one on top of it. I was like, okay. Well, sometimes they are different shapes and sizes. And sometimes the thickness kind of does vary. Because you can see that's thicker than that one, but it's a little taller, but the thickness at the bottom is a little thinner. So I do think they just have different vessels of these, but ultimately they're basically the same size. If you saw my last Caramel Sundays haul, you saw that this was a tragedy. It arrived broken. This is Perfect Christmas, and when I smelled it, I was like, oh my god, this one's so good. But it was broken, and so I let them know, and they did give me a credit, and I was able to snag it. I was so nervous, because if I couldn't get this, and I just had that broken one, I was like gonna cry. I probably would have cried. I would have been very dramatic about it, but I was able to snag one. I kind of wish I got two, but we say that, but like, we don't need candles, right? We don't need any more candles than what we get. But this is pine needles, sweet cinnamon sugar, roasted marshmallow, and caramel. And I think I said this in my video where I was talking about what I was going to get from Caramel Sundays for the October restock. And I don't like really the Perfect Christmas from Bath & Body Works, but I can't talk. From Bath & Body Works, it is very complex to me. And like I said, I appreciate the complexity of it, but it doesn't blend well. I watched Bonnie and Lenny over at, oh gosh, Girl of the Queen of the Girl Geeks. So Lenny calls it harmonious, and to me, that the Perfect Christmas from Bath and Body Works is not harmonious. This one is very harmonious. Everything blends so well. Oh man, and there is this heavier note, like everybody said, of the marshmallow. And there's this, it says the sweet cinnamon sugar. Oh man. This is so freaking good. This is so amazing. They did so good with this one. I don't know what convinced them to add more marshmallow and also add that caramel note, because I don't think the Perfect Christmas from Bath and Body Works, I don't think it has a caramel note, but this is really perfection. Like, I really love it. I can't wait to burn it. It's very good. So that is the Perfect Christmas from Caramel Sundays. I don't know why I said from Caramel Sundays. All of these are from Caramel Sundays. Let's talk about this one. All right. So Salty Santa, I love this scent so much. I got 2 of them by accident in the last restock because I forgot that I had already got it. Because, you know, when you're going in there, you're like trying to go fast and you're like, you don't have time to think, honestly. And so I didn't think I had put it in my cart, but I had put it in my cart and I ended up with 2. But I love this so much that I was like, I need another backup of this. But guess what happened? I did it again. I don't know what was going on with my fingers, but it's like I kept missing the add to cart button. I ended up missing out on mahogany marshmallow because it's just like I wasn't going fast enough. And I was like, let me just go ahead and add these. Because once I got Perfect Christmas, because if you remember, Perfect Christmas was like more so towards the top. And so I was trying to make sure I checked out before I went in for like something like this, like that was a backup. But apparently I did go ahead and put it in there. I don't know with what, but I know that I had Perfect Christmas and I had to hurry up and check out, because if I missed out on Perfect Christmas, I was going to cry, like I said. And so, but apparently I had got it with the Perfect Christmas. And then when I went back in to get, what else did I get with the last order? Like, I think I went in to get the 22 ounces or something like that. No, I feel like I made 4. I feel like I made like 4 orders. But anyway, it was in the, I ended up putting it, I was like, oh shoot, I got to put in Salty Santa. Luckily, I love this scent. Like, when I tell you, I have been thoroughly enjoying, I'm already done with one. Like, you'll see an empties video from me soon. I'm already done with one. I just love it so much. It's so delicious. But let's talk about it. Okay. Just in case you did not see my last haul. This is honey butter, butter pecan cream, cashmere, roasted pine cone, and vanilla sandalwood. For this one, I don't get a lot of the pine at all, or pine cone, or anything like that. I don't really get too much of the sandalwood. There might be a sandalwood in there, but it's definitely a sweeter and more creamy, like smooth sandalwood. But mostly I get the honey butter, the butter pecan cream, and whatever this sweet cashmere that they put in. This one, they have one in pumpkin cashmere. It's just so good. But on cold, on cold, this one is not as appealing. Like, on cold, I'm like, I don't know, this is not good. But burning, this scent is amazing. It's definitely a gourmand to me, but it's not like this crazy, like, sweet gourmand where it's like your house just smells like you're baking cookies or something like that. It definitely is a more elevated gourmand to me. And I do think that even if you don't necessarily like gourmand scents, I think you can maybe find a place for this in your candle collection, or at least in your candle collection that you plan on burning for December. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is actually a year-round fragrance to me. I think that you can get away with this type of smell year-round. It is very cozy. It's very like inviting, and it's just so cozy. Like, I don't necessarily think it'll work super well in like the heat, but these upcoming seasons, the winter and the early spring where it's still a little chilly outside, and even next fall, I think this will be really good. So I think we'll see. It is called Salty Santa, and I am a very seasonal burner. So I don't know if I'm gonna want to see Salty Santa. I might have to like flip it around and still enjoy it, but I love Salty Santa. I'm not mad I got two. It just was a happy accident, I guess. And they said they were making a bunch of these. They were not kidding, because once, I think it was still on there like the next day, which is not, it's very uncommon for caramel sundaes. I do think it will eventually sell out. Like, it's not going to stay, like, I don't think they're going to have that overstock for long. But this is Bakery on Main. This is in this beautiful, supposed to be limited edition gold jar, but I don't know how long they'll have it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The scent notes are sugar, bakery dough, butter, vanilla, buttercream, cupcakes. I think it has a little bit more scent notes than that, but essentially this smells like a vanilla cupcake to me, and it is so good. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good vanilla. So it has, I have this in a 40 ounce steel that I plan on just lighting up here soon. And I also have this in an 150 ounce, which is why I'm not going to try to go back in and get another gold vessel. Because also at the end of December, they're re-releasing the holiday that's also in this gold vessel. And this gold vessel is absolutely stunning. Like, even in person, I was afraid it's going to look kind of cheap. I was like, I don't know what it's giving. I can't tell when people show it. But no, this is gorgeous, especially for the decor for Christmas time. It's so good. And I love gold. Like, I love gold for Christmas. And so this is probably one that will be burned right after the 40 ounce one. This is not one I plan on just hanging on to, and honestly, once it's empty, I will probably repurpose this gold jar, because like I said, it is absolutely stunning. So that is Bakery on Main. Bakery on Main is pretty like decent. It's like a moderate to strong throw. I don't think it's necessarily the strongest vanilla that I've ever smelled, but it's definitely great for like being a blender and just being a, you know how people say like your lips but better, or your fragrance but better, but like your home but better. Like, it's going to smell like the natural essence of your home, not necessarily like you're baking cookies or baking muffins or what is this, a cupcake. Not necessarily like you're baking a vanilla cupcake, but like it's just going to be smelled naturally, like this warm vanilla cupcake smell, if that makes sense. So that is Bakery on Main. Next we have Cookies for Santa. You could barely see that. Cookies for Santa. I can barely see these scent notes. Hold on. I'm not sure if the red against the green was the right choice. Cinnamon sugar. Oh, cinnamon, comma, sugar, comma, ginger, oatmeal bits, apple, and raisin. Those are the scent notes. This is just such a really good oatmeal raisin cookie scent. It smells like oatmeal raisin cookies. Love it. It's not super complex. There's nothing that really just like differentiates this candle from any other like oatmeal raisin cookie scent that you've probably ever smelled in candle form, but it's really good. You do get this slight apple butter type smell. Does it have apple butter? Oh, I can't see. It said apple. Yeah, it said ginger and apple. I don't directly get ginger. It does kind of smell like a oatmeal raisin cookie mixed with like maybe like a little bit of apple butter, if you've ever had like an apple butter candle. But yeah, this is really good. I'm going to enjoy that for this season. Also, who all has been enjoying how much these have been filled up? Look how high that is. This is Cranberry Christmas crumble. The scent notes are warm cranberries, brown sugar, pecans, buttery crust, orange peel, maple, crumble topping. I try not to like look at other people's like thoughts before I smell and gather my own thoughts. But McKenna over at the Joyful Candle, I believe is her channel, she had got these candles super early from Saltbox Lane, so she did like mini reviews on her YouTube, kind of like going over the different scents. And she was saying that she didn't smell like a bakery note. It just smelled like more like cranberry. And I have to kind of agree. But it is still a bakery type of candle because I smell like this warm cranberry feeling that you would smell like in a cranberry pie or a cranberry crumble. It's warm, it's buttery. You can smell the slight tartness from the cranberries, but it's still slightly sweet. And you definitely get a good dose of that orange peel. So just imagine a warm cranberry crumble with maybe like some orange zest as like the garnish on it or something like that. Because honestly, not gonna lie, it's not very zesty. It's more like an orange, kind of like the same orange that was in the cranberry orange marmalade, just kind of like almost jammy like orange, rather than an orange peel. To me, it's not very zesty. It's definitely more on the creamier or jammy side of orange. So yeah, that is Cranberry Christmas Crumble. I really like this one. I think this is one that doesn't necessarily need to be in Christmas. I'm gonna actually try to get through these in Christmas, during Christmas. Does this have a butter note also? It says buttery crust, but there's something warm and buttery in there as well that I really like. So again, Cranberry Christmas Crumble, really happy with that one. And last but not least, certainly not least, we have Double Dipped Danish. I'm just so happy that none of these came as casualties. Like, I was so nervous opening all these boxes because I was afraid they were gonna something was gonna be broken. Anyway, I'm always gonna like rave about how Carmel Sundays like packs their stuff. Even if I did have the 1 or 2 casualties, that's not really a them thing. I'm almost positive that once the packing guys get a hold of it, it's just kind of like up in the air. Like, you can only hope. And I used to work in a UPS facility. And the way that some of those boxes like literally fall off the conveyor belt sometimes, like, it just kind of is what it is. But this is Double Dipped Danish. This is blueberry compote, powdered sugar glaze. Powdered sugar glaze, warm cream sugar. Oh my gosh, I can't read. It's because I'm trying to read it through the screen. Blueberry compote, powdered sugar glaze, warm cream cheese icing, and pie spices. So this one is so yummy to me. Oh my gosh, it does definitely. I love a good cheese Danish. And this definitely smells exactly like a blueberry cheesed Danish. Through the regular parts of the year, Starbucks has like a cheese Danish that they have that I really, really love. Right now they have that like has plum or something like that. I've never tried it and I'm a little nervous to try it for some reason, but after smelling this, I actually might try it because I think it would work. Like, I think the sugar plum would work on it. So I'll probably try it soon. But this is like so authentic to me. They do blueberry so well normally. And what I love about this scent is on cold. Because remember, I had a little issue with the blueberry pancakes where I didn't feel like I smelled the pancake part of the blueberry pancakes. It just smelled like straight up pancakes. To me, I smelled this buttery pie crust. Does it have pie crust? Because it is a Danish. Oh, it says pie spices, but there's something buttery pie crusty to my nose. Like, it's not like super crust, because A Danish doesn't have like true pie crust. It has like more just like a puff pastry. But it's warm. It's like a warm buttery puff pastry with the tartness of a sweet but tart blueberry compote. Oh my gosh. You get the powdered sugar glaze. And I personally get the cream cheese icing. I feel like I saw somebody who said they didn't get any cream cheese. Like, this smells like cream cheese icing. Like a warm, buttery. Oh, it's so good. This is so good. I don't necessarily feel like this needs to be burned in the during Christmas. But for some reason, I'm looking forward to, like, maybe burning this on, like, Christmas Day. You know, like, just the morning as soon as you wake up. Yum. So that is Double Dip Danish. That is my haul for Caramel Sunday's most recent restock. They did release the upcoming restock for December literally like an hour after the restock. And it has some good gourmand scents on there. It has a lot of pistachio. I think it has like 2 different pistachio scents that caught my eye. I definitely got I definitely kind of want the holiday. I definitely skipped out on it the first time it was released because of the clove, and the scent notes were really throwing me off. But after seeing a few reviews, I think that I might actually enjoy that, because I love a good complex candle. Like, whenever it's like mixing one thing with something else that doesn't necessarily go and it blends well, I really love that. What else did it have on there? I can't remember. There's some of them I'm not necessarily oh, there was a Winter Woods. That one seems interesting. I can't remember the scent notes are, but I feel like I saw the scent notes and I was like, ooh, that might be nice. But there's a lot of bakery, a lot of gourmand, and that's right up my alley. So we know that I'll probably be purchasing a lot. I know a lot of people do the wish list videos. I don't have a face showing YouTube. So, I might not do a wish list video, but I guess stay tuned to my next haul to see what I decide to get or what I'm able to grab. I would like to thank you guys for watching my video today, and I hope to talk to you guys in a later video.